Buy call on Jet Airways and a buy call on Jagran Prakashan.
Hi, afternoon. Reema, the stock of Jet Airways, if you look at it, it has managed to move independent to what is happening to the broader market. Probably someone might say the uptrend is supported by the fall in the crude prices or other things, but from technical perspective, the momentum has been strong and it has been ongoing for quite some time. And I think it is better to stick with the stocks that are outperforming and not giving in when there is a serious capitulation. So Jet Airways should continue to do so, and we can use a stop loss of 735, and the target can be expected at 845 on upside. The next stock is the Jagran Prakashan. If you look at a few media stocks, including TV18 broadcast and other media stocks like Z Entertainment or Jagran Prakashan, I mean, there is a buzz across this sector, and we can see that this stock has also managed to sustain above both the 50 days as well as 20 days exponential moving average, and it is trading near to the 52-week high. So I think this short-term trend as well as medium-term trend is definitely positive in this stock, and one can buy at CMP with a stop loss of 162, and the target can be expected at 183 on upside.
All right, you spoke about some outperforming stocks, and one of them that comes to my mind right now is Wipro. That one should come up for you. Seen a bit of a spike in the last 15 odd minutes, currently trading at the high point of the day. And remember, there were fresh shots piled up on that counter as far as yesterday's trading is concerned. But today we're seeing a bit of a spike up on that counter. It's up about 0.7% trading at the high point of the day. But coming back to you, Ashish, apart from individual stocks, what's your sense on the markets itself? Any technical levels that one needs to watch out for in the Nifty? More importantly, in the Bank Nifty as well?
See, Mangalam, I think the markets are now going to form some kind of a base formation. We have been bearish when 7,850, 900 level was broken, and now it is approaching towards a crucial support resistance, support zone. So I think we should start seeing some kind of a base formation here in the zone of 7,400 to 7,500, and from here there should be definitely the accumulation should start, and eventually over the period of a week or 2 weeks time, I'm optimistic that we should again start seeing higher levels back towards the 8,000 mark. And the main culprit in this fall has been the laggards of PSU banks, and those have been dragging. Today there has been some selling pressure emerging in Axis Bank and other private banks. So I think banking index has been on the nervous stage, but 15,500 is where I think the support should be found on the banking index, and it should also form a low, because if you look at the individual stocks including Axis and SBI, those have arrived near the channel support, and this support should work well, because it has worked very well over the past 1 year, and I think we should form a low soon, and the bounce back should come up. But any which ways, unless we see a close above the previous week's high, one should trade on the short side, and as soon as we start seeing recovery above the previous week's high, that will be the first indication that an uptrend is starting.
Okay.
You have two sell calls. Take us through them. Allahabad Bank as well as Dabur.
Sure. The first is Allahabad Bank on the sell side. I'm not too big a fan of PSU banks, as I said. It has been the major dragger, and the short-term trend is definitely negative. It is failing to even go above the 20 and the 50 days average, so which indicates that the trend has been on downside. So one can short Allahabad Bank with a stop loss of 65 on upside, and the target can be expected at 57. The next sell call is on Dabur. It looks like there has been some distribution in the range of 280 to 260, and now it has given a break below that. So I think the downtrend should continue at least for a few days in Dabur, and one should use a stop loss of 268, and the target can be expected at 236. Also, one should keep a strict stop loss right now, because I think markets are in oversold state, and in case there is a sharp spike on the upside, I don't want that there should be losses. So keep a strict stop loss. The momentum is reducing on the downside, and eventually there can be turns. So the direction for Dabur and Allahabad Bank is definitely negative, and for Jagran Prakashan and Jet Airways, keep an eye on the upside.
Okay.